What's going on, beautiful people? It's Naz here, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk about everything you need to know about TikTok ads. I'm gonna show you step by step how to get started with TikTok ads, how to find some products. Briefly, I'm gonna show you. And by the end of this video, you should know pretty much everything you need to know about running your own TikTok ads and starting your own campaign and advertising your own brand or product. So if you're here to learn TikTok ads, you're in the right place. Make sure you keep watching. All right, guys, before we get started, if you guys didn't know, I do have a weekly mastermind where we get together and talk about Facebook ads, TikTok ads, products, finding products, and everything you need to know, again, about having a very successful e-commerce business. So if you are not a member and you want to join, make sure that you DM me on Instagram. I put it right here, my Instagram. DM me the word mastermind and I'll message you back about how you can join. Now, let's get started. Let's not waste more time and get into TikTok ads and how TikTok ads are different this year compared to other platforms, or why I like TikTok ads. If you guys don't know me, I've been running ads since 2016. We spent millions on ads all over the platform, like Facebook ads, Instagram, a little bit of Google ads, TikTok, and recently we started doing some Snapchat ads, which, video will be coming. But, all platforms, honestly, if you know what you're doing, can be great for your business. But one of the things that I really like, I guess, about TikTok ads, they're really fun. I believe that, I think one of the things that I really like about TikTok ads are just the type of ads running, the type of ads that are out there are really fun. And it's just, I always liked running ads, but there's something about TikTok ads that I really, really, really like and enjoy. So I don't really feel like I'm working when I'm like, doing work and, finding products or talking to my team about finding products. I don't ever feel like it's forced. I actually really, really enjoy doing stuff when it comes to TikTok ads. So if you're here, the chances are you might have tried Facebook ads and you know that it's kind of difficult for newer people to get into Facebook ads just because they just suspend people left and right, especially if you're new on the platform. We actually got lucky. We still are advertising on the accounts that we have from since 2016. So if you have really warmed up accounts, barely ever get disabled. I've never had any issues with it. So, that's just something that we're kind of got lucky with. But a lot of people that are getting started, you have the option to buy agency accounts or warmed up accounts. But most people that have quality accounts, they're going to sell them for $5,000-$6,000. So, it's not really reasonable for people that are just getting started to put that money out there. So the alternative would be, let's say, running TikTok ads, Google ads, or Snapchat ads, or any of that the chances of you getting disabled is not as high as Facebook. So let's get started. Why you should be running TikTok ads. First of all, why TikTok ads? Why do you want to run TikTok ads? As I believe last year, it was in 2021, there was about 500,000, I think, monthly users. And this year I Googled it and it looks like it doubled. So TikTok right now has about 1 billion monthly active users, beating Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Reddit. And pretty much is actually same as Instagram. So Instagram, if you actually search it right now, you see that they also have 1 billion monthly active visitors. So just like as it is just as popular as Instagram is. And the only actually the better thing actually about TikTok is that the engagement on TikTok is actually way higher. TikTok is the most engaging actually platform, social media app as of right now. And there's high potential for organic reach for brands. If you ever notice, or if you ever tried growing your TikTok, you notice that it's actually pretty easy to grow it as long as you put good quality content out there and you're consistent with it. Most likely it's gonna grow. I remember last year when I started just like kind of learning about TikTok stuff, it was just my own content. I posted for like 2 months and I got to like 14,000 followers and I kind of fell off, and I didn't really take TikTok that seriously because I didn't think it was serious. Maybe it's 2 years ago actually. Yeah, probably. Anyhow, and usually this is just an average for TikTok creator. Let's say if you're a TikTok creator, even if you decide to be a creator and you don't want to run ads, if you had 100 million followers, you're going to be earning about 50 million a year. Pretty much that's the average. Sorry, 5 million, not 50 million a year. So do the count, do the math. It's not really that hard to grow your TikTok. I know 100 million feels like a lot, but just think about it. If 100 million is making 5 million, then how much 100,000 subscribers or followers would make. This is just kind of an example of one of our old stores. It's an old store. Just for these people to be like, oh my God, why are you not putting screenshot of it right now? Just because I made this a long time ago and I kind of put it together. So I'm going to put it in here. Just kind of an example is, like for example, this is for week 23,000 and you see CPA is $8. I believe this is probably, I don't know when it was, to be honest, but numbers are the same. It's maybe a little bit more expensive, but not that different. CPC is still pretty low. All of our winning products have about 20-30 cents cost per click. CPM's pretty much about the same. CTR is always, I would say CTR maybe dropped a little bit. I feel like our winning products now has like about 1.8, 1.9%, but CPA is $8, $9, which makes it super profitable. All right, so this is kind of like talking about some profit. So this is, TikTok is actually pretty profitable. So 30,000 out of 23,000, 7,000, almost 8,000 is profit. Ad spend was 3,600. This is, I believe, the same. Yeah, kind of calculating. Is it related to the old one? So just gonna kind of give you an idea of what kind of numbers you're looking for, or what the kind of things are, like you get with TikTok. Okay. So as the time goes, obviously, like not in a year or two, I would say longer, because even with Facebook, like 2016 was really, really, really cheap. 2017, 18, 19, even 2020, I believe 2021. Like when iOS update happened, that's when everything got really expensive with Facebook. So, it's not gonna, obviously all these platforms gonna get, at some point, all advertisers gonna get on there and try to saturate the market. But most of the time, it's gonna take a while, So if you're not running TikTok ads, you can still get in. The competition is not that bad. And even if there's competition, there's always more people that are also joining, that they're going to buy more product, more services, whatever you want, so it's out there. Now, a little intro to TikTok ads, and how to set up your, ad group or run your ads. When just very similar to Facebook, they also, there's 3 sections when it comes to TikTok ads. There's campaign, there's ad groups, and there's ads. I'm going to explain exactly what they are. A campaign can include 1 or more ad groups. So what I like to do, I actually like to test with 4 to 10 ad groups. You don't have to. I tell people 5 is fine. So the thing is, if you have a product that is selling most of the time, most of your ad groups will be profitable. So it's not that because you're selling something and only one ad group out of 10 will become profitable. If that's the case, most likely that product actually would not stay profitable. So when it comes to ad group, actually the campaign includes 1 more after creating it. So the campaign is your is your objective. So if you want to do complete payment, all that stuff, you can kind of pick it there. I'm going to show you in a little bit after this. We go through these slides, I'm going to get into my ad account and I'm going to show you how to create an ad and how you can create, creatives and a couple other things. So this is going to be a longer video. Make sure you stay till the end of this video. And of course, if you forgot to like this video, please go like this video, because I'm going to be making more educational video, like maybe a little bit longer videos like this, so you guys can learn more things rather than just, short video, showing off numbers and all that stuff, Okay, so with your ad group, how it's defined is your placement, your creative type, your target audience, your budget and schedule, and bidding methods and optimizations. Like I said, how I like to create my creatives is, how I like to create my ads is I like to have 4 to 10 ad groups. Here I put 4 to 6 is fine. Honestly, 5 is fine. I like to tell everyone 5, but like I said, if it's supposed to be profitable, most of your ad groups will become profitable. So it's not that because you're testing 10 different things, they're not profitable. However, what I like to do, I used to put 3 or 4 creatives in 1 ad group, but I like to do now 2, just because I realized TikTok doesn't spend them equally, and even if you have 2 winning creatives, it would spend it a little weird. So I like to have 2 creatives inside each ad group. So I would have 5, let's say 5 campaign, 2 ad groups. They could be sometimes similar, but if you have obviously more creatives, we're going to put different creatives inside of each. Location, I do US and Canada mostly. I recently started scaling in the UK. It was really different last year. I tested it so many times, I couldn't have success with it. I don't know if I just got lucky this year. Honestly, I haven't tried enough in the UK to know how the market is. I'm just going to say that before I say it didn't work. I'm not going to be one of those people who say, oh, it didn't work out for me, because I just didn't put enough effort. Because I know if I want to really, really do something, if I put 100% effort, it will work. Like, this is just always my type of mentality. So location, I do US and Canada. I like to put the budget for $20 at each ad group. For bids, you can do either lowest cost or you can do manual bidding. I like to test actually with lowest cost in the beginning, just because I want to see it spend, and if it works, then I would do manual bidding. But sometimes I tell people, if you're in a super like strict budget, you can test with manual bidding, because it really is careful with how your budget is spent. And of course, you kill it if it breaks even and if it's not getting any sales. So with manual bidding, kind of like a general thing, that with manual bidding, you kind of have to find a sweet spot. I start with 10, and sometimes I go to 12. And honestly, if it doesn't spend by 14, is most likely not a winning product. For the product cost that we're selling a lot of products for $60 or less. So that's something to keep in mind. With lowest cost, I kind of do this. I do this again, general 1 campaign, 5 ad groups, test with 4 to 6 creatives. And when it comes to creatives, I'm actually going to show you guys what I do with creatives. So with creatives, having a good creative is super important. When it comes to, obviously, having a really good creative is very important. You got to make sure that you're very engaging. You're not using ripped content. You're not using, you're not just recycling content. You want to come up with your own good, really unique creative. So kind of a couple tips. These are actually the things that TikTok itself recommend you guys do. So when it comes to resolution, you want to have high resolution with colors. You want to use plain is lame. Use color contrast, make it interesting. Have good lighting. This is really important. A lot of my students, I always make sure that they're using good lighting if they're making their own products. I tell them, go on Amazon, just order one of those. What is it called? The TikTok kit, or whatever that is called, that you can get, and basically it helps you. It has the lighting, it has phone placement, it has a little remote that it helps you create good, product videos with good lighting, even if you have no lighting. People showcase your product with video of people using the product. I hate seeing ads that is just plain and it's just not fun. You want to show people. You want to show, the audience that how the product is used. People enjoying the product. People really wanting, you want to make people want it. People buy off of emotion. Test a variety of videos. It takes a lot of testing to make a product sometimes work. I'm just here being honest with you. But here's the thing: even if you test 100 videos, right? You spend $2,000-$3,000 whatever on ads. And then one video hits and you're making $2,000-$3,000 profit a day. So this is kind of a thing that I'm talking about. If a lot of people think, oh my God, I have to do this. I lost a lot of money. How much money did you lose? I tested 10 products. I spent $1,000. It doesn't work that way. This is a real business, but you have to go within it with real business mindset. And some of my best students are actually people that already ran Facebook ads or Google ads and stuff. When they come in, easiest job ever. I have to just explain how to run TikTok ads. This is the video. These are the examples. And they get it done. They know what it takes to make a winning product. So it's just the mindset that you have to have. That obviously it takes a lot of time. You're gonna make a lot of money, but you have to put a lot of work in. So keep that in mind. With the copy, less is more. Make sure your message is cleared, and you don't have to stress so much about the copy. I make it really short, and I make it look like that someone is just talking about the product. Let's say a foot mask, I would say a softest feet I've ever walked on. That's it. And I don't really make it too complicated. This is kind of like a dimensions of what you need to be using. I put, if you guys want me to have all this information somewhere, I put it in the bio below. But make sure you like this video. Once the video get 500 likes, I'm gonna put all the documents that I've been talking about down below. Okay. So one of the things that people ask me is, what platform, how do you find products? I've been talking about this so many times. I use PP ads specifically to find products, and it's not the way you think I use it. So I don't go to platforms and try to go to their winning product and try to test those products. What I do, I go see what products that people are not testing. So if I find a product, I go here on TikTok ads, search, let's say whatever product I find. I put the name there, and I make sure there's not that many people scaling it or testing it or any of that. I want to go after products that there's not that many people testing or selling. Another way is if you go to winning product, you can open a bunch of these stores, and you don't want to test these. You want to see what those stores are adding to their store using Commerce Inspector. So it's a good tool to kind of spy on people, not necessarily go and find products like on their winning product. I'll put the link below on PP ads if you guys want to go check it out. Highly recommend it. It made my life so much easier, made finding winning products so much easier. I believe they're like the best right now, TikTok ad spy. So go ahead and check it out. Makes life honestly so much easier. Now the next thing is we're gonna go to kind of creating the content. I'm going to go through this quickly because, creating content is very important. However, it takes a lot of practice. There's 4 ways you can create content. You can either use ripped content that is going to take you a long time to find winning product. I would say 40, 50 products sometimes. And then you could just order the product and make a bunch of videos yourself. This is the best method. You're going to save so much money. You're not going to have to spend a bunch of money on influencers and stuff. You can just try to duplicate some concept of some of the winning videos, or you could just work with professionals like Ecom Edits, or there's a bunch of other websites that you can use to use them to make the videos professionally for you. But they can charge people that are good. They're gonna actually charge a lot of money. Okay, so they can charge you for $500 for 4 or 5 videos. But again, people that are actually good, they're gonna charge you a lot of money, which is fine. If you have the money, that's great. But if you don't and you want to just learn to do it yourself, that's the best way to go about it. Like I said, if you guys, if this video gets 500 likes, I'm gonna put all these information down below. Okay. Next thing is, okay, now let's go try to create a campaign. This is an ad account I haven't used ever. I think it got suspended. But I thought I would use it for the sake of this video. I'm going to kind of show you guys. Whenever you go to create a content, when you create your TikTok ads manager, you go to ads.tiktok.com. Pretty simple. Then what do you want to do? You're going to go to... Actually, it's going to be just like that. Whenever you create your account and then you're going to go to create a campaign, it's going to ask you create new or use existing. Most of the time, it's going to be just, obviously you're creating a new one. We're going to do custom mode. I don't like to do simplified. It's just, I don't like it. Obviously, these are different things. Because for dropshipping, we're always going to do conversions. Unless your ad account is not spending and you have spending issues, I would run a little bit of traffic, which basically sends more people to the destination of your website or app. It usually warms up your account so you can go run conversion later. Reach, as you can tell, is show your ad to maximum number of people. We don't really use that. App installs, get more people to install your app. I don't use that either. Video views, sometimes you can warm up with this one, but I don't really use it. I only warm up with traffic and add to cart conversion. Lead gen, as you can tell what it is, collect leads for your business or brand. I've used that before for, other things. Community interaction, just to get community interaction. And like I said, we're going to do conversions because that's what we're going to do. We're going to be using. We're going to try to drive valuable actions on your website or app. So let's say we're testing a product. It's a baby bed. I don't know why I always use baby bed as an example. You could also do CBO here. As you can see, you can, if you want to create CBO. I don't test with CBO. I scale with CBO. Once I have a winning product, I try to put everything in a CBO campaign and then give it like a $250 budget to see if it performs. If it performs great, if it doesn't, then I try to scale with ABO. But I prefer CBO scaling much more than ABO scaling. It's just easier. I don't know. I just like it. You can create split tests if you want to. I don't really use this specifically. I like to kind of split test differently if I need to. You can also do set campaign budget. I think this is the max that you can put that it spends, or set campaign budget. You know what? Actually, I don't know what this one is. Oh yeah, it was. It's a life. I know what it is. Okay, just kidding. So you're basically putting that as a lifetime budget, so it can spend your money at at any point in the 10 things that it could get you sales or the thing that you want it to do. So let's say we set this up. We go next. So next here, I always do no targeting. So literally, I just type in no targeting. Unless the product is like female or male related. Let's say if it's just female, I just do female. But honestly, everything is like no targeting. All my ad groups are just like no targeting, no targeting. Creative 1, creative 2, creative whatever. And I haven't created any pixel for this, so I'm not gonna have a pixel. But what I'm gonna do is basically you go here, you go to create a pixel. So if you don't have a pixel, you go create a pixel. You could actually create it. Let me see how it goes if I want to try to create it, since I don't have a pixel. So you could create a pixel here and then give it a name. I like to actually do everything manually, but you can also use the app to get it installed. I like to do everything manually just because I can have like 4, 5, 6. I think my store has like 10 pixels installed in it, just because again, I like to split test with different ad accounts, just to see sometimes some ad accounts do much better than the other ad accounts. So that's what I like to do. So let's say, for example, YouTube 1, whatever. Then I do this, and then we go manually, and then you basically go standard mode. You copy. Oh, you know what? I can't create it because this account is suspended. I haven't used it and it's so long, but it's okay. So let's say we created it, right? It's gonna ask you to manually set it up. If you look up actually manual pixel setting, it would come up somewhere in YouTube. If you don't know how to set it up and you really, really, really want to know it, then you can go and DM me on Instagram on Ecom Playbook. So let's say we set it up. Then here, optimization event is going to ask you, what do you want to optimize for? It's going to say complete payment. So we're going to do complete payment. And here is just going to be the pixel's name. Here, I like to do placements, TikTok. Sometimes I do automatic and it doesn't really make any difference. The thing is, sometimes some products can get rejected on these ads, and I hate having rejected ads on my ad groups, just ad account. It can, penalize you without really telling you. I notice every time I get a lot of rejected ads, my ad performance drop. So I don't like to get any rejected ads. I like to always turn this off as automated creative optimization. Basically what it does, create multiple combination of creative assets, including videos and ad text. Ad delivery will be automated to show your audience the combinations that can maximize your results. So I like to actually keep this on. If you're doing Sparks ads, you can't turn this on. So if I'm not doing Sparks ads, I turn it on. If I do, I don't, whatever. So here's another thing. I actually been starting to mess around with a little bit with automatic targeting. I guess I had to call this automatic or no targeting sometimes. No, automatic targeting been doing really well. So that's kind of, sometimes I go automatic, sometimes I just leave it there. If the product is supposed to do well, it would do well, even if you mess up everything here, even if you completely mess up everything in your ads, but your product is a winning product and your creative is a winning product, it will perform. We're going to do US and Canada. You can actually request to get access to other countries. But for now, we're going to do US and Canada. Set the budget for $20. And I like to always set it up for the next day. So I'm going to go ahead and do next day midnight because I want to give the product all the chances of becoming a winning product. So we do 0, 0, 0, whatever. And then we scroll down. Again, here, cost cap. If you want to do 10, you could do 10. And then I like to start with 10. If not, we could do lowest cost and let it run. In the beginning, I would do lowest cost just because you want to warm up the account. And after a while, like I said, I don't use this ad account. You're going to have access to value. But deliver your ads to users that are most likely to make a purchase in order to maximize your total purchase. And then you can just basically put the ROAS. But it takes time to warm it up. I don't use this ad account, so I can't have that option. So this is it for this. And then when you go to ad section, honestly, because I can't create the pixel, it doesn't let me go next. But when you would go next, you just literally just have to upload your creative. And once you upload your creative, put the link there, and that's it. Submit, and it's going to be scheduled for tomorrow. And then the next thing I like to do is I go ahead and duplicate it 4 times. So I have 5 ad groups. Or if I want to test with different creatives, I'm going to have the creatives, like let's say 3 different creatives 4 different creatives in like 2 ad groups, another 4 different ones and different ad groups, if that makes sense. I honestly mix it up, but like I said, 2 different creatives in one ad group and then 2 on the other ad group. That's what I meant to say. So kind of like that. Honestly, there's no way that if you have a couple good creatives and the product is supposed to be a winning product, doesn't matter if you do testing with 2 or like 6 or 7, eventually, you'll get an idea of how it's performing. And then based on that, you can take the next step and then figure out what you want to do after. Okay. So this is it for now. Hope you guys enjoy this Hope you guys enjoyed these type of videos. Let me know in the comment down below what kind of videos you want me to make. If you enjoy these kind of videos, more educational, longer, teaching you exactly how to go from A to Z, to teaching you everything about a platform, let me know again in the comment down below. Again, if you don't know, I have a mastermind, weekly mastermind you can join. It's gonna be so much more of this, literally getting detail about everything. All my students, like sharing screen, learning about their ads, learning about my ads, learning about new methods. So we're gonna consistently like update ourselves, learn about new things every single week. So if you guys are interested, make sure you DM me mastermind on my Instagram right here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.